Hello again and welcome back to another one. And before we get to the main topics today, when it comes to Eminem, things are happening that never happened before.
What?
And just a few days ago, we covered a report from TMZ that claimed that Eminem was dating his stylist, a report that was shot down by a close friend and client of the stylist. And if you recall, the reports of Eminem dating his stylist triggered a lot of female fans on social media, and some even reacted with shocking takes, even before the dating rumors were shut down. But boy, when it comes to people who believe they are in a relationship with M, we got a report of the final boss. Florida woman claims Eminem is her spouse during diner arrest, and clearly TMZ is dismissing the source close to Eminem's stylist who shut down the dating rumors, as they added, Eminem has a new girlfriend, as we reported last week, and now he supposedly has a new wife too, at least according to a woman who allegedly refused to pay for her meal at a Florida diner. The incident went down Monday when 54-year-old Jennifer Not So Clever My apologies. Jennifer Clever allegedly sat down to grab some grub at Daryl's Doggone Good Diner in Silver Springs. After she polished off the last bite, the bill came, but cops say she turned her nose up at it. According to the police report obtained by TMZ, the manager got involved and remembered Clever from her previous visits to the restaurant because she allegedly didn't pay those bills either. But this time there was a twist. When the police arrived, Clever told a corporal her spouse is none other than Marshall Mathers, also known as Eminem, and said the iconic rapper would be taking care of the bill.
What?
Oh, and we got more. She also claimed Eminem previously picked up her tab at the diner, which is why she expected him to do the same on Monday, since M has unlimited money. She went on to tell the cop she only had $10 in her pocket, but her meal cost $27.55. And while some have reacted on platforms like Reddit with, "Bail her out, M," we got this classic response, "Way too much for him. He's already told us trying to pull $5 from him is like trying to pull 5 molars.
Let me give you a hand with that leg. Upside-daisy. Bingo.
And when I say things are happening that never happened before linked to Eminem, the other day it was a washed-up rapper talking about how Eminem and 50 Cent used bots to spread negativity about his music. And speaking of washed, we got another one drop hours ago. Pricey secrets. Katie Price reveals she snogged Eminem as she lists A-list Hollywood stars she's kissed. Like, come on now. Not even after Eminem said goodbye to Hollywood, he still gets lumped in with Hollywood stars. And this reportedly happened in 2001. Katie and Eminem crossed paths in London in 2001 when Katie, then known as Jordan, went to the star's private party. And that's it for Things Are Happening That Never Happened Before, Eminem edition. And moving on, Drake just joined the exclusive Diamond Album Club in hip-hop music a few hours ago, and he joined the likes of Eminem, Outkast, Tupac, Biggie, among others, after Take Care became Drake's first Diamond certified album on the 24th, Drake's birthday. And Take Care becomes the first hip-hop album to be certified diamond since the release of Curtain Call in 2005. And this is huge for Drake, and following projections, he's got 2 more diamonds on the way in the near future, Views and Scorpion. And since he's now tied to Kendrick Lamar for better or worse, Kendrick is also gunning for a couple of diamonds himself for Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn. But Take Care becoming the first hip-hop album since Curtain Call to go diamond is pretty much Eminem's team giving Drake the alley-oop with this one, seeing as Eminem's recovery has been eligible for diamond since at least 2024, as reported by Hits Daily Double in 2024. And of course, it didn't take long for the debates to be on, as some have branded Take Care as not rap. And speaking on the Drake is not rap / hip-hop debate, if you've been following our coverage, you know that one of Kendrick Lamar's associate and rapper G Malone has been one of the key people leading the charge about how Drake is not hip-hop. And while the Take Care debates were on, we got more from G Malone a few hours ago that even sparked debates amongst artists.
What is your beef with Drake?
I don't have a beef with Drake.
you've been speaking down on Drake.
When I'm saying he's not hip hop, that's not talking down on him. He makes them from a pop perspective. He's always took whatever was at the top of culture and said, I can clean this up more. It's like it was a white guy in Downey and he saw all these taco trucks doing well. He was like, man, this Mexican food thing is incredible. I have to get in on this. And he's like, but if I take some of the seasoning out of it, I can make it digestible for everybody. Hence the birth of Taco Bell. Now, while Taco Bell is very much an American cuisine based off Mexican food, it's not Mexican food. That's Drake to hip hop. Fried chicken is soul food. He's like the Colonel.
I'm not playing with you.
He makes great rap music for people that don't have a soul.
What? Got a soul and I like that.
Mandy, your soul is crazy.
Now, this post was liked by Mr. Porter, and I'm not saying that this means he automatically agrees with G Malone, but we got a bit of back and forth, as according to reports, G Malone was out here deleting the response from R&B artist Tank. At G Malone, if you don't like the content of his music, that's fine, but that doesn't mean he's not hip-hop, lol. You know how many R&B or hip-hop artist content I don't agree with? That doesn't mean I have the right to just kick them out of the genre, lol. Again, especially after they've carried it and everybody in it for the last 15 years. He borrowed from the essence, but also gave back to the essence. I'll never argue against how you feel with your feelings or anyone who feels the same way you feel. I just know opinions are popular at the moment, but the truth will last forever. That man is the truth, shrugs emoji. And more from Tank. At G Malone, nothing to teach, my brother. I completely understand your take and bias. Hip-hop is art. It is evolved to a point to where as long as you're willing to do the work of a trust artist, you can be recognized and have success. He's a great lyricist, great with melody, great songwriter, great collaborator, and has done it with the biggest to the lowest. He carried the genre for 15 years, my brother. Just because he's not street doesn't mean he's not hip-hop. He's just not your hip-hop. And bro came with a tank to defend Drake. And to be honest, I don't hold it against him. We all have our biases. But what are your thoughts? Is Take Care a rap/hip-hop album? Is Drake hip-hop? Join the debate in the comment section later. And moving on, we got 50 Cent continue to fuel the speculations of an upcoming collaboration album with Eminem, and we got this from 50 just hours ago. You might want to get down with us. Shady Aftermath G-Unit Music, Film and Television, we still run it. And this was posted with an AI jazz cover of Patiently Waiting.
Take some big and some pop, and you mix them up in a pot, sprinkle a little big gal on top. What the hell do you got?
And it didn't take long for the speculations to continue. Collab album incoming, and beggars are getting quite brave, it seems, as this was met with takes like, I'd much rather have another Bad Meets Evil album, but some have now concluded Curtis is flirting a lot with the idea of something great collaborative with Marshall. And shortly after this post from 50, we got another one, this time celebrating his new milestone of an all-time high of 41.62 million monthly listeners, despite not releasing a new album in over a decade. Not bad at all, clapping emojis. Let's work. I got an idea. All roads lead to Shreveport, and some have now concluded 50's music is aging really well. Nelly was almost as big as 50 in his prime, but doesn't get as many streams. But compared to most artists from Nelly's era, Nelly is doing great. Nearly 23 million monthly listeners right now, and his top 10 most popular songs right now are lead songs. Can't say the same for other GOATs who get carried by features. And moving on, we got Warren G recently break down why Eminem is built different when it comes to his attributes as a rapper.
I would love to do a record with him or 50, produce a track for either one of them. Just gotta get around them and play some tracks.
When you heard about M, this white dude out of Michigan, Detroit.
Yeah.
Cause the last white dude you probably think of Vanilla Ice. You like, come on now.
Yeah.
They said, nah. Hey, he up there.
Yeah.
When you first heard it, they said that's him. That's the one I was telling you about. That's him. That's a white dude.
Yeah. We was like, who was this white motherfucker up in here in the studio? Cause this was our shit. When Dre had first brought him around,
yeah.
We was like, who was this motherfucker up in here? All of us, like, cause this motherfucker, he got up in here, dude, shit, this our shit. And that motherfucker was busting. We was like, God damn, he hard as He ended up being incredible, you know, incredible, and really gelled right into what we already had moving musically.
Where would you rank him? Because people seem like, because, you know, hip hop, where it originated, how, and so many of us, and there are not very many M's. He's very unique. We understand that. And I don't think people give him the credit that he deserves because he's white and that's our genre. You know, hip hop is us, rap is us, gangster rap is us. And so sometimes I don't think people give him the credit that he deserves.
He definitely in the top. And he in the top 15. I don't want to make it too small, like the top 10, because there's some dope motherfuckers.
Yeah, some heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters. He definitely in that top 15. He dope. Eminem is an MC. He a straight hip hop. It's not, he wasn't on like what we was on. We was more storytelling. It was hip hop, but we was more storytelling and telling a story about our life and making it like a movie on wax. And he was more of the straight hip hop, straight at you battle MC, but could tell a story at the same time, but it's still in his way and in his element, the way he do it in a MC way.
Right.
But when he wrote the shit, like the stuff that he writes for Dre, and the way I was like, this motherfucker right here, he can write this and then turn around and write a different style.
It's amazing. You hear M write, like, how did they write that for him? And it sounded like he actually wrote it for himself. How? How did they do that?
Yeah, I tripped off of that. Things just ain't the same for gangsters. Eminem wrote that. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
On that album. I was like, this motherfucker is dope, like, wow.
And the fact that Eminem wrote The Watcher makes you wonder why he's not out here actively writing for other hip-hop artists. I mean, we've heard about how he's always writing. Might as well put more of that material to good use, since we won't be getting mixtapes from M anytime soon. But that's just my opinion.